Welcome back to the channel, and back to my ongoing series where I'm looking at what things Frontier should do in any Jurassic World Evolution 3 with various aspects of the game. I've tackled the lagoons, the aviaries and the gameplay, so now we're on to a bigger topic, the animals. And because this is one area that I think needs the most work, this won't be a 5 things Frontier should do video, but a 10 things Frontier should do video. So let's get going. Number 1, a higher quality of animations. So before we even discuss new animations, I want to talk about the actual quality of animation. Jurassic World Evolution 2 released with a lot of buggy animation loops, or animations that just looked very weird. Carnivores did, and still do, moonwalk as they animate when chasing targets or just moving about. You also have social animations that are not dynamic at all, with animals that wait deliberately in place for animations to start to play. In any Jurassic World Evolution 3, Frontier has got to improve the quality of these animations so they look smooth, less obvious, and more dynamic. Number 2, a wider range of animations. As well as improving the quality of the animations, animals need to have a wider variety of animation that can play. Currently, in Jurassic World Evolution 2, you'll see the same social and idle animations play a lot, sometimes copied between different genesis of animals. This means that the animals appear robotic very quickly. A wider range of behavioural and idle animations for all animals would go a great way to improve how real these animals feel. And it must go beyond improving the animal combat animations. Real animal behaviours, interactivity with the wider environment, and more are needed here. Just as an example, here's a few animations I think the average terrestrial animal should have. Digging animation when looking for food, scratching themselves either with their arms or on the environment, resting, sleeping, sandbathing or water wallowing, an aggressive social animation, a friendly social animation, a raw or territorial display animation, a self-defense animation, an attacking animation, and a sick or injured animation. Number 3. Pterosaurs must walk and have socials. So I'm making this a point beyond the other animation related topics. Jurassic World Evolution 2's pterosaurs are terribly underdeveloped. They don't have proper social animation, and worse, they don't walk. This means that animals like the Quetzalcoatlus, a species of pterosaur that is theorized to have walked around a lot, can't do that and has to fly all the time. Any future Jurassic World Evolution 3 needs to give pterosaurs at least the same level of animation as the other animals in the game. Walking and having social animation is the bare minimum that Jurassic World Evolution 3 should have on launch, and if it doesn't have that, then it would be a hard stop for me buying it. Number 4. Animal enrichment. So one area I think that would be a decent gameplay addition for our animals is the subject of animal enrichment. If you don't know what animal enrichment is, it's the reasons why zoo enclosures are not just empty. Enrichment is a vital part of animal health for those in any sort of captivity, whether it's in zoos or aquariums or other similar situations. Ensuring that the environment of the animal is interactive prevents animals getting bored or depressed. It also helps to maintain the animal's fitness, represents their natural environment, and can even aid in things like mating behaviour. It also prevents bad behaviour, which could lead to damage, injury, or escape attempts. That seems like the sort of thing that might be important for those raptors. Zoo Tycoon and its spiritual successor Planet Zoo had this as a core part of maintaining animal health for the park, so why not bring this to Jurassic World Evolution? After all, we are supposed to be improving the animal's existence, aren't we? Adding animal enrichment would also give us more behaviours to add to those animations. For example, scratching posts for our animals to scratch on and relieve any annoying itches. Or how about large ice cubes full of meat or fruits for our animals to cool them down? Blood pumpkins for our carnivores. Special feeding stations that require animals to manipulate them to free the treat. There is a wide range of possibilities here, and Frontier know the sort of thing we would like because they have it in Planet Zoo. Number 5. All animals should want to live. So I rarely discuss the combat and the dinosaur on dinosaur violence of Jurassic World Evolution 2, since it's not an aspect of the game I care much for. That does not mean that I can't see where it can be improved. One of the biggest issues with dinosaur combat is the idea that herbivores basically don't defend themselves unless they have obvious weapons. And that simply is not the case with nature. All animals have a natural desire and drive to survive. Watch any of the wildlife documentaries where you watch an animal running for its life from some African wild dogs or a cheetah. Animals want to survive. They don't sit there and let the carnivore murder them. But that is exactly what Jurassic World Evolution 2 sauropods do. In any Jurassic World Evolution 3, all the animals should be able to defend themselves, even those without thagomizers or horns. Even the act of running away should be a viable strategy for small, faster animals. Sauropods should be tough to take down and be able to crush carnivores to death with ease. And of course, all this will add to those improved animations. Halfway through this list, just a quick pause to ask you to remember to like the video, and if you're new, please consider subscribing for more content from all of us at Triclaw Gaming. Number 6. A great range of diet. It makes no sense that we got a new insect feeder for the Yeholopterus, and yet it was the only animal to actually use it. Any future Jurassic World Evolution 3 should improve the diet and dietary options for our animals. Carnivores need more than just meat or goats. Larger prey should be an option for our larger carnivores. Piscivores should be able to choose between fish or crustaceans. Our lagoon animals should be able to feed on a wider range of creatures too. Animals like Struthiomimus should be able to eat insects. Attached to this is the reintroduction of herbivore feeders. While the paleobotany system in Jurassic World Evolution 2 was an improvement over the first game, I feel that in implementing the system, we lost the existing and more interesting Jurassic World Evolution 1 paleobotany system. I think that we should have both systems. Feeders for herbivores should come back and offer specific food types such as fruits, vegetables, and other more special types of material like tree bark. One possible interesting addition would be to add a system where the nutritional health of our animals is something we have to keep track of, ensuring that they have a good range of food that provides all the vital vitamins and minerals they need through offering a correct range of food types. Just a thought. Number 7. Better ways of viewing smaller animals. One of Jurassic World Evolution 2's failures in my eyes was the addition of a number of very small animals that then became pointless in our enclosures as they were far too small to see, and we wasted a lot of space with oversized viewing systems and feeders. Jurassic World Evolution 3 should provide new ways of enclosing these small species, and Frontier already has the perfect solution. In Planet Zoo, small reptiles and insects are housed within placeable enclosures, which then have a range of toggleable features for animals. I suggest that something similar come to Jurassic World Evolution 3, with cages or tanks that come in a range of sizes that we can use to hold our smaller animal species in a self-contained package. This could also open up new ideas for animals. Number 8. A greater range of animals. Jurassic World Evolution 2 offered us a great range of animals, much more than Jurassic World Evolution 1, and much of that comes from the addition of the pterosaurs and the lagoon animals. Jurassic World Evolution 3 needs to continue with this. Part of this range should be the addition of some very obvious missing species like Plateosaurus and Protoceratops, as well as the expansion of existing animal groups. If they were to make having smaller animals less of a pain in the neck with the previous point, then I'd also suggest animals like giant insects, or smaller types of lagoon animals like ammonite genuses, or those infamous Cambrian animals like Anomalocaris. Now, there is the often requested addition of Cenozoic period animals such as Smilodon, woolly mammoths and terror birds and more. I'm on the fence about those additions, but adding more creatures from other time periods is something I'm very much in agreement with. I would just focus on animals from further back in time, like animals from the early Triassic, Permian and Carboniferous periods. Number 9. Expand the skin system. Jurassic World Evolution 2 skin system is a great aspect of the game, and something I mentioned in my 10 things Jurassic World Evolution 2 got right video. In any Jurassic World Evolution 3, I think the system needs expanding slightly to offer us more choices in pattern type to add to our animals. It doesn't even have to be specific to certain animals. Just having the option of having vertical stripes, horizontal stripes and spots on all animals would offer us a lot more variation in our skins. Think about it. Currently, we have 72 skin options as standard for all animals. That's with 1 pattern variation. With 3 pattern variations, in addition to the blank, that would be 252 skins to pick from, assuming the standard 12 body colours and 5 pattern colours. That's without even considering expanding the colours with a colour chart system. Think about what wonderful creations we could end up with. Number 10. Correct the ranking system. So this is a very personal bugbear of mine. Currently, the Jurassic World Evolution 2 animal ranking system is totally balked up. Principally, this is due to the way that the tech tree works. In Jurassic World Evolution 3, I think that instead of a numerical ranking system, we should move to a star-based system like JPOG had. Animals should be grouped by star rating. Something else that needs changing is the critically low ranking of some of the most famous animals like Triceratops. It makes no sense that it has such a low rating given it's one of the most distinctive and famous dinosaurs of all time. Star ratings should be based on more than just sheer size, with the real-life fame of the animals part of its rating too. This would help make more animals more useful to have in the parks, especially when playing things like challenge modes, and prevent some animals basically being dead on unlock. So that was 10 ways to improve the animals in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Let me know which of these you agree with and what other things you would do to improve the animals specifically in the comments down below. Don't forget, if you haven't liked the video already, to smash the button, and don't forget to subscribe too. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.